I'm so happy to introduce now the people that made all this possible. So please welcome the chairman of the Cosmos, Seamus O'Brien, and the head coach of the Cosmos, Giovanni Savarese. And ladies and gentlemen, the man, the legend, the one who doesn't need the last name, Raul!
More than just building another storied chapter in the life of this team. As an organization, we are committed to laying the strongest foundations possible on which to build our future success. And that is both on and off the field, and as part of the global game. Raul's commitment, not only to play, but to lead our academy in the years ahead, is central to our plans for ensuring our long-term growth and development, but perhaps most importantly, for building the ties to the communities in which we live and work. 18 months ago, when we announced our long-term partnership with Emirates Airlines, in this very room, the Cosmopolitan room, there were 6 iconic jerseys up on the stage of their other partner clubs from around the world. Little did I think then that a year and a half later, we'd be all gathered here again, celebrating the arrival in New York City of perhaps the most iconic player of this generation from one of those great teams, Real Madrid. But that's life, that's football, and this is the New York Cosmos.
Thank you very much, Seamus. Thank you all for being here today. When we start this adventure, we're fully aware of the history of the Cosmos, the great players that the Cosmos had in the past, and the legacy that was created, and those years of beautiful soccer that they were able to give us. I had the chance to be there one time to watch them play. So when I was able to be part of it, I had great pride. For me, it was a great honor to be part of this project. But we knew that we had to create a new future. We had to create a new future in which we have to honor that past, that we have to make those players that participated in the past be proud. And we have to work very hard day by day to make sure that we do that, and we have a lot of work to do in the future. But in such a short amount of time, we were able to win a championship. We're able to be connected with the community. We've been able to define a clear style of play that we want to keep on growing. And we were able to attract local players, and especially one in particular, Marco Senna, who was one visionary at the moment because we didn't even play one game at that time. So he was convinced to be part of the club. In order to continue to go forward, we have to make bigger steps. And I go back to the time in November when we traveled for Marco Senna Testimonial in Spain. And I was interviewed at that time by a journalist in Spain. And out of the blue, the journalist asked me, he said, if you had the chance to pick one player right now that you can sign, who would you pick? And I said, Raul, as a matter of fact, in November. Never thinking in a million years that months later we were able to meet in Qatar and spend one day complete with him and find out a lot more than everything that is written out there. Everything more than what I saw in the newspapers. Being a person that broke so many records, won so many titles, that did so much in soccer and will do so much in soccer still. I found a person that is passionate about the sport. I found a person that cares about little details, and most of all, that has a great passion to develop players, to make a difference. And that's what he was doing in Qatar. So talking through that day, I found that he was the person for us to bring in. It took a little while, a few months, to explain the project, to make him understand what we were. And once he came here to New York, and we were able to meet his beautiful family, because that's the other thing, he's a great family man. He was convinced that everything that we said was true. that was a true project, what we have in hand. And that not only he's going to help us on the field, but as well he's going to help us in the structure of building the club back where it belongs in the future. So I'm very pleased to say thank you for accepting, for being here today, and I'm excited to the future because we're going to make the Caspi proud to what we're going to build in the future. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you everyone for being here today. I want to thank Seamus for giving me this opportunity for being able to come play for the New York Cosmos. And also, I want to thank Giovanni for trusting me with this project. It's a great honor to become part of this historic and grand club. I hope to build upon the great history of the New York Cosmos and contribute to its a great future. My focus will be on the field, helping the team to win many games and to pass along my experience to the younger players. I will also help to develop the structure of our youth academy. Thank you again for being here and looking forward to see you everyone for the next season.
To Raúl. Okay, don't fight.